Always dump lemon on all of my food. I grew up in this crazy household where literally any food was up for grabs. Like, you could make dinner, put leftovers in the fridge with your name on it, and wake up the next morning to find someone already ate half of it. My 3 brothers and my sister acted like our kitchen was some kind of free-for-all buffet. I'd buy groceries with my part-time job money, make myself lunch for school, and come back to find it gone. Every single time. So I got creative. I started drowning everything I made in lemon juice. And I mean drowning it. Like, I'd squeeze an entire lemon on my pasta, my rice, my sandwiches, everything. At first it was gross, but honestly I got used to it pretty quick. Actually started liking the taste. The best part? Nobody touched my food anymore. They'd open containers, see my lemon-soaked leftovers, and immediately close them back up. Finally, my food was safe. I kept doing this even after I moved out for college and got my own apartment. Just became this weird habit, you know? Like, some people put hot sauce on everything, I put lemon on everything. My roommates thought it was gross, but whatever, it was my food. Fast forward to last month. I went on this girls' trip to Miami with 5 of my friends from college. We split the Airbnb and activities evenly, but everyone paid for their own food since Beth has celiac disease and Jenna's vegetarian and all that. We'd been going out to dinner every night to these nice restaurants. I always asked the server for extra lemons, usually got like 4 or 5 wedges, and squeezed them all over my food before eating. My friends were used to it by then. They'd roll their eyes and make jokes about how I was probably getting scurvy in reverse or something, but nobody really cared. On the 3rd morning, we're all sitting around the kitchen island eating breakfast when Beth suddenly goes, "Okay, I have to say something. You're making food completely inedible for other people." I was confused as hell. I looked around at everyone's plates. Nobody was eating my food. We all had our own separate breakfasts. I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm only putting lemon on my own food." She crossed her arms and got this attitude. "Well, some of us stay up late and want snacks, and your leftovers are the only option sometimes." That's when it clicked. This whole time, Beth had been eating everyone's restaurant leftovers after we all went to bed. Like, we'd come back from dinner, put our containers in the fridge, and she'd apparently go through them later like it was her personal midnight buffet. I started laughing because it was so ridiculous. "Beth, you're mad at me because you can't steal my leftovers?" She got super defensive. "I'm not stealing anything. It's just how the rest of us feel about food sharing." I looked around the table. The rest of us? None of my other friends said anything. They just stared down at their plates looking uncomfortable. Beth kept going. "We're all friends here. Food should be communal. You're being selfish." I was getting pretty annoyed at this point. "If you want my leftovers, just ask. But don't get mad at me for protecting my food in a way that literally doesn't affect anyone else." The breakfast table went